51 Worldwide Games is a single-family game comprising 51 classical games from all over the world. From chess to carom, whatever the heck that is, it has it all. But the other day I was looking through speedrun.com and found the official leaderboard for 51 Worldwide Games. So today, I'll be trying to speedrun it, with one objective: beat it as fast as possible. However, before I did any speedrunning, I had to learn the speedrun, because I was going into this completely blind, with the only prior knowledge I had being what I had played alone or just with family. So, first of all, the speedrun category I chose to speedrun was to win all of the 9 sports games as fast as possible. The first step in learning the speedrun is just to watch the world record and take some notes on it, so I have something to reference during the run. And while this speedrun does not look like much yet, I assure you, it is one of the most skill and luck-intensive speedruns out there. So the first game that you play is billiards, which has this crazy trick to go along with. Alright, so we're looking at pool first. That is the game that she plays first. Wow, she gets a lot of... And they just... What? What just happened? How did she just win? Assuring a very quick under 30-second win. Next is curling. Curling is very straightforward. Just make sure you win. And then there's baseball. Good old baseball. This is by far the most time-consuming game and essentially a make-or-break point of the run, as you will see later. Soccer is the same as curling in that you just have to win as quickly as possible. Air hockey, boxing, and tennis are more of the same, and golf is somewhat similar, but a little bit more skill-based as power and wind all need to be taken into effect when playing the game. But then there's darts, which I thought would be a breeze. I was very wrong, but you will see that later when I actually do a run. Last after darts is bowling, which is incredibly simple. Win as fast as possible, ideally by throwing gutter balls. But that's it. I had all of my notes, but not ready to start my first run just yet. I wanted to try out the 2 things most unfamiliar to me, the billiard strategy and darts as a whole. The billiard strategy was mostly luck-based because I played 9-ball, which means that you just have to sink the 9-ball to win. I did not know that, so I was just trying to sink the highest numbers for a while, but I still had the right idea because 9 was a high number. Do I win now? I win. Surely I do, right? Let's go. Okay, I did it. I got a few different ball than she did, but I think I'm gonna take that for now and just sort of feel out and try the rest of the run. Then I moved on to darts, which was where I really started to lose confidence. However, when I was actually playing the game live, twitch.tv/Minecraft1 by the way, I did not know that darts was going to be such a problem, so I just hopped into a run right after I got the billiard strategy down. So this was how my first run went. Alright, let's start the run here. But as you will see, I am by no means good at the trick, mostly because it's completely luck-based, and here's how you do it. You have to hit the break right in between the middle white circle and the outer black circle of the 8-ball. This will allow the 4-ball to collide with the 9-ball and go into the bottom left pocket, winning the game. But sometimes it just barely misses, or you forget to pull it back all the way, so it barely hits it, and it's just a mess. Okay, I won that time. I got that time. Next was curling, which was overall very easy, just win as fast as possible, which only takes about 1.5 minutes to finish. Then there is one of the major problems of the run, one of 3. The first being the billiards trick, then what is coming up, baseball. Because it takes so long and can take a turn for the better, or more likely the worse, at any time, it's really hard to get it consistent, because outs are actually pretty good because it saves 3 additional pitches, which can save minutes. But you have to balance scoring with time, because obviously if you don't score, you'll lose. But if you score too much, it takes up too much time, and you also lose. Basically, if I went over the 10-minute mark during baseball, the run was completely dead. But after baseball, there is quite the dull stretch, because soccer, air hockey, boxing, tennis, and golf are all very trivial. You pretty much just have to win each as fast as possible. And on their own, they are very easy. But as you will and have already seen to some extent, this speedrun on paper is very easy. However, when you put all of the games that have such potential to go wrong and the building pressure after each game together, that is when it gets difficult. Next up is the final major problem of the run, darts. And this is because I had literally no idea what I was doing, and straight up just couldn't win. It was like the darts just wouldn't go where I wanted them to go. I don't know if it was just lack of experience or my controller or something, but I took literally 2 tries on this run and lost both times. And let me tell you, there is nothing more frustrating than seeing the stupid AI snipe the perfect number to win the game with nothing you can do to stop him. I later realized that there is actually 2 ways to play darts, with open out and double out. I was playing with double out, which means you have to get the dart to hit a triple or a double point block to win, on top of getting the exact number that you need. Whereas in open out, you can land on anything as long as it is the right number, which is obviously a lot easier. When finally, after my failed attempts at darts and almost half an hour into the run, I had 1 game left, bowling, which is very straightforward. Try to get as many strikes as possible because they complete the frame without you having to bowl another time. Sort of like how in baseball, how outs save you time because you then don't have to waste time with more pitches. So that was my first run, with a final time of 29 minutes and 4 seconds, assuming that I would have won either of those games of darts. After this run, I decided that my goal for this video and just overall would be under 20 minutes. This would put me in 5th place on the leaderboard. But let's just reflect on how my first run went. Pool or billiards, I pretty much just need to reset runs until I do that little trick the first try. And assuming that I do, I would be starting curling in just 30 seconds. Then I think I did relatively well in curling, and if all goes well, I think that I should be done in under 2 minutes, which is the same pace as the world record. Then, baseball, which I think that anywhere under 9 minutes is good enough on paper, even though the world record is done in under 7. This puts me in soccer until about 11 minutes, air hockey until 12, and boxing and tennis until 13. Then golf takes me until 15, and darts, which would have to take some serious practice, but assuming I beat bowling in a minute 30, I would have about 3 minutes to take in darts. So I set out on the journey to get the perfect run. I knew what had to be done and just needed to actually accomplish it now. And I just started grinding out runs. I did multiple streams with little to no success. I tried switching up the order of the games, but quickly realized that I wouldn't know if a run was good or not because I changed my route midway. I would have nothing to compare it to mid-run. However, I would actually rarely finish a run because I would either get to a point and then realize that the time wasn't good enough, usually baseball, or I would lose a game, usually baseball, or something like this would happen. Alright, that's beautiful. That, we should be fine. Awesome. Beautiful. Baseball time. A double. Alright, beautiful. That's what I see. I need a triple. If I get a triple, that'd be so good. Or double. That works. It's not hard. Alright, that's good. Soccer now. Alright, I'm back, because this is generally where the pressure really started to build in the run. I had conquered the main obstacle of baseball. Soccer went well, and I had a bit of a stretch of easy games. I had to still take them seriously, though, because even the slightest slip-up would kill the run. And at this point, you probably know where this is going. I had finished golf by 15 minutes, and here came the next big hurdle. And just watch this for yourself. 20. Triple 20. 20. Nice. A 1, that's fine.
Bullseye.
That's not really fine, but I guess I'll take it. It's a number that's higher than average, I guess. Oh, I thought I was going for the 40. That sucked. Oh, no. Dude, I'm actually literally so angry.
Double bullseye.
I guess I'll take it. 20. And now a 1. A 1. Give me a 1, bro. Okay. 29. No! So, like I said earlier, the building pressure and minor difficulty of a lot of games combined was just too much. And this happened a lot, believe me. Don't own goal, do not do that.
Go!
No! Score. Please, homie. Do not get stuck there.
Go!
I'm gonna cry, dude. I'm literally so mad. It was not just darts that was the problem. It seemed like every time I would do a run, and I would have a problem in that run. Then I would go into the next run, determined not to mess up that one thing again. Only for me to be so focused on that thing, that a game I was not concerned at all about would get the best of me, and I would have to reset. But sometimes it was just darts that would best me, and something like this would happen, where I get so close to sub 20, and actually am on pace for it at one point. But the darts don't go my way, and sub 20 passed, and then as the nail in the coffin, the AI freaking beat me again! It also, of course, didn't help that darts was one of the last games I played. So to get so close to the end and then just to have that happen, over and over again, mind you, was devastating. When finally the stars aligned, I started the run and got the billiards trick perfect. Next up was curling.
Last one.
Oh, shoot, that wasn't the run. Okay, but for real this time. I start by nailing the billiards trick, which actually took me a while to hit this time. So I said this. Thank you! Thank you! Holy! Alright, I cannot screw this up. Next up was curling, which I barely won. Okay. I thought I choked it, but we're good, we're good. Next up was my nemesis, baseball. In the first inning, I got a triple, which led to another, and a regular hit, netting me 2 points. I swiftly got my opponent out and scored another time in the second inning. Now I just had to close the game. I struck him out the next time and let him strike me out. He was up just one more time, and I swiftly got him out and won 3-0. But more importantly, I was only 8 minutes into the run. Next was soccer, which I would finish by 10.5, and air hockey was over by 12 minutes. Boxing over by 12.5, and tennis ended at 13.5. Golf took a bit longer but had little room for error. By 15.5 minutes, I was in darts. Darts didn't start too well, as I got a triple one, but rapidly picked up because I started getting 20 after 20, getting me to 58 points very quickly. I then got a 20 and went for the win on a double 19, but missed and went for another 20 to close it next time with an 18. And this was exactly what I did. Yes! 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 Go! So I started up bowling in under 18 minutes. I started bowling with a quick strike and then got another when, before I knew it, the run was over and I had accomplished my goal, finishing the run in 19 minutes and 11 seconds. Yes! Thank you all so much for watching, and until next time, peace.